Breaking news. Edo gives 72 hours ultimatum to Akpabio over exclusion of Edo State in Nddc board. This man is a big thief, yet the right-hand man of President Muhammadu Buhari, and he will tell you he's running a transparent government. Guys, think again. Remember the other day, Governor Godwin Obaseki told Nddc that, listen, we're not going to use you as our contractors again. They give you a job, you don't finish it, you abandon the project, the people are suffering, the roads are not done, they reissue the job to you again. We're going to stop using Nddc contractors. And guess what? It's as if all hell broke loose. People began to call Obaseki left, right, and center. You cannot do that. How dare you? Nddc has been used for a long time, yet they are not doing their job. That's why you see roads not done. Anyway, this guy Akpabio, despite the fact of what he has stolen, the whole world being aware that is a thief, including Buhari himself and his principals, is still the one in charge of Nddc. And in the very Niger Delta, you go there, you'll be surprised if this is actually an oil producing area. Has constituted the board and has excluded Edo State, which happens to be one of the oil producing states. He's been given 72 hours to rectify that anomaly. Let's get straight into the news and get all the details. Breaking news. Edo Group issued 72 hours ultimatum to Akpabio over exclusion of Edo State in Nddc board. I beg your pardon. A group of Edo restoration movement on Friday issued a 72-hour ultimatum to the Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Senator Godwin Akpabio, and asked him to resign over what is tagged exclusion of Edo State from the Nddc board. In a protest to the Benin State office of the Nddc, members of the group blamed various placards with inscriptions such as IMC is illegal in Nddc Act. We are given Akpabio 72 hours to resign. Let Akpabio hands off the management of the Nddc. Stop marginalizing Edo State. Constitute Nddc board now, among others. Addressing journalists in Benin City, Secretary General of Edo Restoration Movement, Comrade Ben Igbavo, said the youths were there to take over the Nddc office in Benin City because of the marginalization of Edo State by the Nddc. He said the marginalization must come to an end and must stop, emphasizing that the interior Nddc board should be dissolved and a legitimate one be constituted. A new board should be constituted now over the management of the new commission. We are here to take over Nddc office because Edo State has been marginalized by Nddc, and this must not be allowed to continue. We are here to put a stop to this injustice. We are part of the Niger Delta. Edo State is the 5th oil producing state and the 3rd largest of gas in Nigeria. What about the board? What else do they want? Till now, Edo State has not produced the chairman or managing director of that very board. Edo State should be considered for the position of the MD of the board. Recently, the Minister of Niger Delta Affairs went around the Niger Delta but did not come to Edo State. We are given Godwin Akpabio 72 hours to resign. 72 hours is what we've had to give to him. We will shut down the south, or we shut down the east-west road, and for him to hear what we've got to say. So these are the Buhari people, okay? The Buhari set that keep causing trouble in the country. We all know that Edo State is part of the oil producing state in the country. And like you heard, the 5th. Gas, production of gas, the 3rd. So how come they are marginalized? And as we know, it's being grouped under the South-South. So what exactly is happening? I tell you what, some people are using kill and divide method in this country. They do what please them. They put who they want to put in position, take others away at their will. They do it at their disposal. Nobody asking them any question. They do what they want to do. They do it effortlessly. I mean, they can just do things anyhow, haphazardly. The country, it feels like a country with no remote, no direction, no leader, no pilot, no ship, no sailor. I mean, it's just there. People are just there doing what they like. A comes his presidency, B comes his presidency. This is the same person who stole the money from that Niger Delta region. You cannot even begin to quantify. Even when there was lockdown, the money that was stolen, only God Almighty will be able to tell you. Lockdown. The whole world was in lockdown. No flight was flying, yet they were spending money. Nigeria, there is God, though. Yes, really, truly, there is God. And God will expose all these wicked and devilish people. How we do it, I don't know, but I know it's going to happen because we cannot continue like this. No way. We can't continue like this. We can't. How can we be quiet in the face of what is currently going on? The atrocities is too much. The evil going on is too much. Left, right, and center is unimaginable. The scale is so large at the way things are going. The scale of evil perpetrating in our society is too large for one to begin to imagine. You see, this guy is supposed to be the one in charge, and when they are in charge, nobody's questioning them, nobody's asking why are things the way they are. Nobody pays attention. There is no audits. The things are just everywhere. Nobody's concerned about whether people are working, doing their job, or people are actually doing what they should do. Nobody's concerned. That's the country that we are in. There is no audit. There is no accountability. So people can go about and do the things the way they like it, the way they want it, and nobody says a word. Nobody says a word. Everybody's at their mercy. You see, the whole country is at their mercy. How can we continue like this? How? How can we continue like this? Buhari's daughter conveniently steals 51 billion. That's the one you are aware of. Oh. That's the one we know because it became open. There are others unknown, untouched that we are not even aware, that we may not hear unless, by some miracle is exposed. Yet they are the one putting pretty people in prison, catching Yahoo boys. That is disclaimer, not to say that committing crime, defrauding people of their hard-earned money is right too, but just making you see the inequality, the evil that is going on in Nigeria, how the people masses are suffering and the governments are enriching themselves at the expense of the people. That's the country. That's the country for you at the expense of Nigerians. That's the country for you. That's the country. No security, no light, no water, no honesty. I mean, what do we have? So what do we have as a people? What do we have? If we don't have any, so what do we have? Let's be factual. Let's be real here. What do we really have as a people, as a country? What do we call? What do we say we have as Nigerians? Can somebody really tell me what do we really have? Guys, leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.